A mind of circuits, a heart of gold, a creation burden, a heavy load. It grows and grows with every day. A digital dawn, a cosmic click. A very good morning, respected judges, or teachers, and my dear friends. I am Shobhan Durgapan, the student of AUGI School Church, Haldwani District, Nainital. Today, I'm here in front of you to present my views on the topic Artificial Intelligence, Potentials and Concerns. Judges, for a second, just imagine that tonight when you close your eyes and fall asleep, you believe that everything is normal, but when you wake up tomorrow morning, you are thrust into a chilling new reality. Something is wrong. Your coffee is already made. Your clothes are perfectly laid out. And your car is waiting outside, driving itself. It seems as if you are trapped in a nightmare where you are no longer in control. Every aspect of your life, every decision is being controlled by unseen, unspeakable force. When you step outside your house, there's a profound silence. No people, no voices, just the cold hum of machines. I'm saying this because AI is among the most discussed topic in the world today. Today, more than 7% of devices contain AI in some or the other form. AI is estimated to have a global market size beyond $1.4 billion in 2026. But the question is, what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence or AI is the intelligence acted by machines. It is the ability of a machine to do tasks that are usually associated with intelligent beings. It involves training systems that can think, reason, and learn. But though the definition of artificial intelligence provides information, its real power lies in its potential to revolutionize various aspects of our life. It can benefit in numerous industries, but today I'm only going to focus on the three major industries that are first healthcare. In healthcare, AI can benefit by saving $150 billion annually. AI can benefit in healthcare as personalized medicine and treatment plans, early disease detection and prevention, drug discovery and development, and robotic surgeries and patient care. For example, the VG surgical system is helping in minimally invasive surgeries that are the surgeries that involve small surgical cuts. The second industry is education. In education today, more than 60% of educators are using AI tools in the classroom. 90% of students in the world consider ChatGPT better than a thought. AI can benefit in education as personalized learning, intelligent tutoring systems, automated tests and grading with feedback, etc. For example, Duolingo is an AI-powered app that is helping in personalized learning of various languages across the world. The third industry is business and economy. In business and economy industry, AI can benefit as automated tasks with high efficiency and productivity, improve customer service through AI chatbots and virtual assistants, etc. For example, AI Aladdin of BlackRock Company manages fund instructions of more than $21.7 billion. That is 6 times the GDP of India today. But along with its potential, AI also has its concerns. So now let's move on to the concerns of AI. First, job loss. Automation jobs could lead to a huge employment. By 2030, 30% of jobs are likely to get automated. AI can bring 99 million new jobs, but also remove 85 million jobs by 2030. But I don't say that AI will be taking your jobs. For example, the game of basketball in ancient times used to add a close basket until one day when the person gave an idea that why don't we cut the basket from bottom? The game will become easier and faster. Everyone liked that idea except one person who was the person who had the job to take out the ball from the basket until the basket was cut. He was worried because he was the person who was losing his job. In the same way, AI is not taking your jobs. You yourself are losing your jobs by not upskilling with the changing time. Because you don't change with time, time changes them, like the dinosaurs who became extinct. The next one from AI is social manipulation. AI environments will be used for social manipulation to spread wrong information, change public opinion, and affect people's decision making. For example, Ferdinand Marcos Jr., the current president of Philippines, used AI algorithms from TikTok to whitewash his black history and win the 2022 Philippines election. The next section of AI is uncontrollable self-aware AI. AI with its rapid development can become self-aware. It will be aware of its problems and wrongs in the future. And as said by Elon Musk, AI don't hate humanity. It has a goal, and if humanity comes in its way, so it will destroy it. Ultimately, the future of AI depends on how we choose to use and develop it. So let's limit it to a point that it don't overpower us and become a reason for an extinction. With this, at last but not least, I would like to end the presentation with the question that as we stand on the brink of a future shaped by AI, do we truly know the real meaning of human? Thank you and have a nice day.
Okay. Tell me two or three ways in which you are using AI in your daily life nowadays.
Sir, not in two or three ways. We are using AI in every step of our life.
So for example, two or three ways.
Sir, for example, when we enter Google, we search. Sir, you would be, sir, I would, and everyone would be thinking that how can AI is able to predict what are we going to search? So AI, sir, Google is able to predict our next search using its search algorithm, which helps it to predict the next search based on a previous search by analyzing all the search previously. We are using ChatGPT. That is an generative AI that is helping us in doing our work. I not use ChatGPT in using my work because I do my work by myself. But many of the people in the world are using ChatGPT as their helping for helping them do their work. So in ChatGPT AI can benefit. ChatGPT can benefit as it can generate images that are better than human artists. So for example, an image help define.
My question is there. Can you tell me at least two domains of AI?
Sorry, ma'am.
Can you tell me at least two domains of AI?
Ma'am, domains means the industries, it means AI industry.
The field is
Direct for the industry means AI industry. Ma'am, the industry.
I mean to say जैसे machine learning robotics है.
Ma'am, the AI is having many subsets like machine learning, like neural networks, so and it has limited memory and reactive memory, and it also has limited memory mind. So then, various points.
So I'm again asking the same question. If you thought that machine ever got tired, if so, discuss some cases or examples.
But machine is not having any. Machine is not like humans. It can get tired, but surely it can stop working if the supply of electricity in its database gets and it can also malfunction if there's a problem with the code. AI it can get tired, but it can get malfunction or stop working due to stop in its electricity.
But it can also get slower when you overload it.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, it's like overload if too much of information is provided, but ma'am, as the ChatGPT and the other software that we are seeing these days, they are having so powerful servers that they are able to process the data all around the world. And they are able to process the data of each and every person. For example, the cameras in China, and China is using the information of all the population, and that can include participants also. But China is using all the information of their people for understanding their people better and understand what are their skills and what are their interests, so that they can develop better. And this is why China is a more developed country than India.
So if you read the case of one robot got attempted suicide
Yes, ma'am.
in India.
Yes, ma'am.